Hello, good afternoon. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, thank you for asking. I'm doing great. So, what's going on in your life? How has your day been so far?
Very busy day as usual and nothing special. What about you? What is your day go?
Yeah, my day is going on very well. Monotonous. Can't complain. All is very well. By God grace, all is well. So, may I know
Oh,
about before I start the first time we are connecting here? So, before I start the conversation, I would you love to know about yourself. Could you please say something about yourself in a nutshell?
okay, thank you so much giving me this opportunity. So my name is Preeti Pandey. I am from UP. In UP basically belong to Gorakhpur. I think everyone know about Gorakhpur that type.
Yeah, I know that.
And okay, if I'm talking about my qualification, I have completed BSc, B.Ed. I also cracked CTET exam. Now I'm preparing for government teacher examination. I cracked lots of exam, but due to some physical, I am not join any exams and I am not joining any job. So that time I am mother, 6 old kid, a 6 month old kid. That time I am learning this language and I am learning this language only 1 month. I am totally beginner. So
Hmm.
if I'm talking about my hobby, I love reading, writing, and dancing, and I write some poem, and I love painting. And
Oh,
I am
great.
home tutor. I teach biology and chemistry. It is all about me.
Hmm.
So
Wow, you explain very well. Yeah, thank you for
could
giving me
you
this
introduce?
opportunity. First, yeah, shall I start?
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
My name is my name is Miraz. I am from Bihar, but right now I'm connecting from UAE. If you talk about my hobby, I love play cricket, badminton, as well as football. And apart from doing some work, I have a one channel on YouTube. That channel name is English Connection with Miraz. I upload some English content. There are all video are according to English, how to learn English, how to improve your skill. Any kind of thing is required there. And conversation, and also I enjoy this platform because I feel like that if I this platform is a wonderful platform and I can brush up my skill. So it's all about me. So I have some question according to you. As you mentioned, you want to become a teacher. Am I right?
Yeah, well, right.
Okay, okay. So may I know about the learning this language behind learning this language because you want to become a teacher and as well as you teach at your home biology and am I right?
Chemistry.
Science, chemistry and biology. So what is the reason of behind you learning this language?
A main reason because I am become a good teacher in future. Everyone know about how much important English that genre. So I teach good manners and I want to improve my skill. That's why I teach my student every skill. So that's why I am learning this language. And second reason because I am mother. I am become mother and I want to teach my kid this language. So that's why I am learning this language because if I teach my son in initial days, so he don't have any burden learning this language. So I think it is a good age if you teach any language. So that's why first of all I am learning this language. So I have two reasons. First reason because I want to become a good teacher. Second reason I want to teach my child this language. I love language.
Hmm.
I know many language like five language, but in my childhood I want to learn this language because, but my only for my preparation I am not learning this language. I know about writing and reading, but I am not comfort for speaking this language. So that's
You
time
want
I
to create.
so that time I am practice this language with co-learner and some
Oh,
coach Twitter.
okay, so that's why you want to create good environment at your home because of your kids. Superb, wonderful, great. So may I know, as you mentioned, because what do you think that if you have a knowledge about the this language? So what is your opinion? People, how do people judge you? May I know about your opinion?
So
As you
please.
mentioned just few minutes ago, you mentioned that if I have a good command, if you am people judge me as a teacher. So may I know about it? Because actually I feel like that if this is the language, no one judge you as a, yeah, as your nature. Nature is other thing and language is other thing. This language, as I'm not saying like that, this language you have a knowledge, so everyone judge you, everyone criticize you, everyone say something about you. No, it's not right, because Hindi is also very beautiful language. Mostly people they mostly people they speak Hindi, and 90, I think 60%. If you talk about India, I think 60% is
70%
spoken
maybe.
only. 70% is spoken only Hindi. So I think Hindi is the not nobody compare another language. Other language can't complain front of the Hindi. Hindi is our first choice. So please say something, your opinion. I would like to know about your opinion.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, I love Hindi and it is my mother tongue. I respect my language, and every time I am mentioned that English is a very easy rather than English. English is a very easy rather than Hindi. You can learn very easy way this language. But yeah, this genre it is a global language. You can say that everyone under in global understanding language, everyone speak this language. And like I am teacher, if I'm teach any other state, so I don't teach any, like if I am settled in Gujarat, so I can teach in Gujarati. But if I know about English, so I can use my degree. I can use my degree there, I use in English medium, and I can survive. So I am not saying that it is a very most important, and it is a, if you know about English, then you can knowledgeable person. I am not saying that, but it is a skill. Like that genre, computer is a very important bit, because this is a era. So that
Hmm.
it is only for skill. If you want to survive good way, so you can learn this skill. But I love my mother tongue and I love my classic regional language. So you can survive, and you teach, if you want to that your student survive good way this genre. So I think this language important for everyone, because it is like a bridge, connecting bridge, like to state to
Hmm.
international city, everything connect this language. It is not possible that you can learn 22 language in our India. So if you learn only one language in English, so you can easily connect any other state, any other country. So I think it, that's why it is important, because everyone know about little bit English, everyone know about little bit speak in English. So that's why, because everyone know about Sanskrit, because Sanskrit is a very difficult language, and it is not everyone cup of tea that learn this language like
Absolutely right.
Sanskrit language. So our
Yeah, Sanskrit is a very difficult
regional
language.
language very tough, like Tamil, Kannada. It is a very hard language. If you want to learn this language, so it is a very difficult. So English is a easy according any other regional language in our India. So that's why
Hmm.
everyone learn this language, everyone speak this language, or because everyone speak this language, so that's why it is important. Otherwise it is not more important, only for because everyone speaks, so that's why important.
Actually, you know that I don't beat around the bush. In these time, English is the necessary all over the world, not only in not out of the India, but India is also there. If you want a good command, if you have a good command of English, you can gain easily any job because if you have a command this language, you can gain any job anywhere. There is no problem. because this time English is very necessary, very important role of our life. If you want to change your life, must somehow you have to learn this language. This language is given you lot of opportunity. First opportunity, you can take easily any job. Second, you can improve you can change your personality development, you can change your mentality, as well as you can change your surround. And second thing is you also, if you have a command this language, you don't need to do any kind of thing, you don't need to think anything, because this language is give you a lot of opportunity. There is no any source of the earning money. You can earn money on any platform, anywhere, because of this language. So this language is the very wonderful language and very beautiful language. It's no doubt this language, no other language is not compare of this language. First, this language is global language, and second thing is this language is gives you a lot of opportunity. But it is evident India is the, if you talk about the India, as you mentioned, yeah, if I want to connect our South Indian people, they know very well about the Hindi. How can I connect with you? That time only one option I can use of the English word and English language, and then I can easily connect. I can talk to him, yeah, her. So actually, it is not true, because India, agar if you say like that, first language is spoken in India. Hindi is the first language is spoken in India. Second language is English. Third is the Bengali. Fourth is the uh, Tamil. I think so. I'm not getting for three and four. I remember all things. So this is the not true. If you want to leave India, if you want to talk to someone, I think Hindi. We should first priority is the Hindi. Hindi is the, I know that Hindi is not our native language. Hindi is not our national language. There is no any other and there is no there is no any national language in India. There are 22 languages are spoken in India. But even though mostly people, they prefer first language is the Hindi. But you are thinking like that, you want to create good environment at your home. That's why you are learning this language. So may I know how long have you been learning this language?
I'm learning this language only on 1 month.
Okay, so have you seen any improvement so far yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that I am good at in speaking, but yeah, that time even I express my emotion. I am not express good way and good structure, and I make lots of grammatical mistake. But I am focused about speaking, so I think I am express my thought. So
So what do you think about may I know your opinion? Grammar is which kind of grammar? Grammar is necessary for speaking. Yeah, otherwise you have a lack of the just you have completed tense and passive. This kind of thing is enough. Yeah, more grammar must be necessary for speaking.
yeah, grammar. Yeah, very many YouTuber told that grammar is not important. But according to
No, no,
me, if you began,
I'm not talking about the YouTuber or other person. May I know your opinion, your thought? What do you want to say about
uh,
the grammar?
yeah,
Could you
yeah,
please?
I understand. Yes, according to me, grammar is important. But I am not saying that more. You don't learn more grammar. If you learn a little bit grammar like was were, if you beginner, if you know about grammar little bit, so how can make you structure directly, because it is your not mother tongue, you don't have environment, so I think it is a tough. But if you know little bit grammar, so don't focus more about grammar, try to speak more than more and learn grammar structure by speaking, like I am talking about you, and you speak very well, so I try to learn grammar rules and some structure. So if you know about little bit grammar, then you can learn grammar rules by speaking. So if you know
You know
about
that
little bit grammar, so you can learn first for little bit grammar, like past tense, future tense, or
any
some
kind of
like
tenses you want tense
tenses.
completed.
But
Yeah,
you don't like focus more grammar, like every time learn about grammar and don't try to speak. So I think it is a very tough to learn this language.
Ac- actually, no, no. People do mistake. First, they started learning grammar, and they after that they say, "Okay, okay, first I learn this grammar, and then I will apply speaking." So I think this is not good way. You
Yeah,
first you
yeah,
learn a grammar
I agree.
as well as you speak, because actually you input and output. If you learn grammar, the input, output, and listening all are very important role of the speaking. And one thing I would like to mention, as you mentioned, you want to become a teacher. I think teacher is the necessary for the grammar. Grammar is the without grammar, because you are a teacher, you want to become a teacher. As a other person, if you want to speak other person, is there is no require for the more grammar, but you want to become a teacher, so there is so many grammars, all grammars. There are a lot of rule regulation also. You have to follow all structure, tenses, passive, modal, gerund, participle, causative, conditional, all things you have to learn. So I know that, because it 70 80% speak 70 80%, 80%, okay, 80% is spoken only for the tenses, help of the tenses. But it is evident all are subject, all structure, all type of the content is the very important for the speaking. Speaking is the grammar is the soul of the any language. If you talk about Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, any language, without grammar is not possible. You can say even a single word. It is evident. Nobody is the fact that it is the universal truth. If you want to
Yeah,
become a good speaker, so I think you have to follow up the all grammar. I'm not saying like that full grammar you have to learn. First, you complete tenses and modals. So I think this is the enough for the speaking. But you want to gain a lot of things. I think you should keep on learning is never end. Every day we should learn something, we should explore something, we should do something. I think learning process never be end.
yeah, you are right that you can't learn any language without grammar. But I think if you have provide good environment, so you can learn any language without grammar. Because my half family live in Gujarat, he know about everything Gujarati grammar. But everyone speak Gujarati very well because there is a environment. So that's why he can speak very easy way Gujarati. So there is only one problem that if you want to learn English, so don't have environment, so that's why it is a tough, and that's why it is important that you learn grammar rules because
Absolutely. Have you heard, have you think
because
about your childhood? How did you learn?
Yes, Hindi language, because you listen a lot of.
Listening power is very important. I speak.
cut your
First of all,
cut your voice cut, sir, your voice is cut.
yeah, I'm saying because when you were childhood that time, did you think about how did you learn this language? How did you learn your Hindi? How did you learn your any language? Because you listened a lot, and sometimes you reply, and you didn't think that time you didn't think about the you were speaking wrong and right. You kept on speaking. So right now, this language is also same like that. You should first you create the good environment. If you have a good environment, I think there is no need to learn anything, because listening and while speaking you also absorb all things, you also understand, you definitely you will understand all things. Power of listening, okay, which sentence is there, which sentence should be here, that person is speaking the how did how they use of this structure. So I think listening is also very important and very necessary for the speaking. So do you have any question? Feel free, you can ask.
No, I don't have any question, but What is the name your YouTube channel? Because I am not recall that time you mentioned already, but I am not recall. So please mention
Channel
your
name is
channel again.
channel name is the English Connection with Miraz.
Miraj. Okay, that's great. So you are belong village or city or town?
Actually, I belongs to be not village. There is no village. Actually, I belongs to city. My but I live in Bihar. So, but people thought like that. People said that if you live in you North Indian, so
Oh
you
no,
are
no, that's why I'm not asking that you are belong to Bihar. So that's why I am asking that you are belong because I also belong to village. So that's why I am asking. I am not asking like you are belong to Bihar, so you are living in village. That I am not that kind person. Many
no, no, I'm not saying like that.
many.
No, no, I'm not saying like that. I'm not talking about you. But mostly people they think like that. Ki if you anyone says say, "Yeah, actually I belongs to now, I'm from North India," so he start thinking, okay, he lives in village. But these days village is getting changed.
Getting
Nobody
changed.
compare. Yeah, so I think day by day is the village is also development. But I know that nobody can make perfect overnight. It will takes time. So definitely it will be fine.
Yeah, everything changed. So that's
Yeah,
great.
this
Nice
is
to
getting
talk with you.
scenario is getting changed. Okay, so thank you for spend time with me, and it was the nice conversation with you, and you explore all thing very well. And I wish what is your desire, whatever you want, you will takes in your future in your life. You want to become your teacher, so definitely keep and practice is the only key for you can change your life, and practice makes you perfect. You are doing great job. Don't give up is not option. You should practice more and more. Definitely you one day you will be perfect. You will be speak fluently. Still now you are also speaking very well, is no doubt, but little bit grammar error. So you should try to find out your mistake and catch which kind of subject, which thing is required for you. Definitely one day you will be perfect, and sooner or later. So have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. See you.
Thank you. Keep smiling, keep learning. Bye bye.
Bye.